Everything is awesome when you're watching Locum 23. Hi, and welcome to the world of mermaids and the vampires who love them. A story of true love between a plucky mermaid and an attractive yet annoying vampire. It is a literal fish out of water tale and contains plenty of magic, comedy, evil, villains, and some epic kissing. I live in a magical redwood forest in California where my closest neighbors include chickens, cows, owls, and the occasional llama. So far, I haven't found any mermaids living in my pond. But you never know. Deborah. Go by default name of Waverly. The faces all look the same. The only thing is different stuff in their hair, which I guess I'll go with this one. My style is basic. Let's go! Eels meals. My mermaid life is ruined. On the bright side, I won't have to suffer long. My parents have chosen to send me to Saltwater Academy, a cross-cultural school on the land attended by a host of supernatural beings, including vampires. They say it's for my safety, but vampires find merfolk blood irresistible. How can that be safe? Dad?
Yes, Waverly.
This really sucks. I should try to talk him out of it one last time. Apologize, and maybe he'll back down. Apologize for what? We have no backstory. Try talking about it. You know the vampires are going to bite my neck during lunch and slurp up all my delicious mermaid blood.
Waverly.
He shoots you a stern look as you swim along.
They are forbidden to bite you. You are perfectly safe.
Why do vampires call their school Saltwater Academy anyway? Shouldn't it be Hemoglobin High, or Crypt Dweller Academy, or School for Bloodthirsty Maniacs?
The Saltwater Academy has that name because of its location next to Saltwater Bay. Plus, it hasn't been a vampire school for some time. They've been actively recruiting different species, including, most recently, merfolk.
Dad brushes your cheek with the back of his hand.
You'll have a great time at Saltwater Academy.
I will not have a good time. I was happy where I was. I was the captain of the octopus wrestling squad and the debate team. And now I have to go to school with a bunch of bloodsuckers right in the middle of the semester?
Yes, Waverly, you do.
Dad's pretty easygoing, but he has his teacher voice on. What's the point? He's made up his mind, even though this is all his fault. Glare at his iridescent tail fins as he speeds up. You rush to catch up. You decide to risk asking him another question. Dad, what did happen with the missing Mers? Dad, did I get Carla hurt? Missing Mers.
That's not your problem, Waverly.
But they're fingerlings, my own age. I think I know some of them. You noticed a few absences at school lately. You originally assumed it had something to do with the questionable tuna they'd been serving in the cafeteria. But then, your dad frowns at you.
You know that sticking your fins where they don't belong is what got you in the trouble in the first place, right?
I know.
This is for the best, Waverly. I know it's frustrating. I like finding things out, too. But this is dangerous, and I don't want you mixed up in it.
Well, asking didn't get you in worse trouble, anyway. You swim in silence for a while. The water tastes different this far north. You think you're getting close to your new school.
I know the fairy squad asked you a lot of questions, Waverly, but I have one for you, too.
Dad's been so mad. He hasn't asked me anything about the whole thing. Except, what were you thinking? Never mind, you weren't thinking a whole lot. Sure, Dad.
What were you doing at the boardwalk in the first place? It was a school night.
I can't get in any more trouble than I already am, right? I'll just tell him a whopper of a lie. I can't tell him the truth. I'm in too much trouble as it is, but Carla isn't. Carla had come by to help me with my math.
Nice of her.
I know you wish I were good at it, Mr. Math Teacher Dad, but I'm not, okay? Your dad flutters a fin at you to continue. So I was getting out my math, and she told me that her brother was going to the boardwalk with some of his friends, including the friend she has a huge crush on. Your dad raises his eyebrows. She talked me into studying on the land, and we do need to practice changing forms. He doesn't look at all convinced, but he doesn't interrupt. She insisted that we should find the guy first so we could pick a steady spot close to them. So we rode the skyglider to see if we could spot them.
You went up that high? You?
I know, right? I just couldn't let Carla go alone.
Your dad looks faintly impressed.
Yes, it's working. We spotted a group of guys with green hair, so we got off and went to find them. And they went to the fright walk, and I managed to follow them in. I don't know why Carla didn't. I guess the ticket taker must have stopped her. I couldn't find anyone in the dark, and when I came out, I was all alone. I heard a scream. Not a human scream, a telepathic scream. I thought it was Carla.
Your father nods. I thought it was you. Sounds awfully grim.
Oh man, it must have been really scary to him. I thought I found the place it was coming from, a warehouse. I peeked in the window and saw a whole bunch of empty tanks. I don't know what they were or anything. Some human saw me and started to chase me. I thought he would leave me alone if there were people around, so I ran for the first place I saw. He knocked me into the pool, then ran off when my tail appeared, and everyone started freaking out.
And that's when I got there.
He still sounds grim. And that's when you got there.
Thank you for telling me, Waverly. In return, I should tell you something. Made some bad decisions. I think you know that.
You nod. I can't argue with that.
But we're not sending you away because of your decision-making, or at least not entirely. If you were a shut-in who lived only for math... Sighs dramatically.
Dad!
There have been some disappearances, and we are worried. And you seem to be very good at finding trouble. So we want to put you as far away from trouble as we can. I know it's hard on you, I just don't want you to think it's all your fault.
I'd argue that I could take care of myself, but I don't think that'll convince him after the boardwalk disaster. Okay, Dad. Thanks.
Slows and wraps his arms around your shoulders. Here it is. Saltwater Bay. We're almost there. It's going to be great, Waverly, I promise. It's a much better school than the South Pacific High. And maybe you'll learn a thing or two about vampires.
My dad. Ever the optimist. Oh well, if I'm gonna be stuck at school, I might as well start things off right. I'll go on from here by myself.
No way, Waverly. I'll swim you to campus.
Dad, please, I'm 16 years old. I can't have my father swimming me to school the first day.
Alright, send me a C-mail if you need anything.
Okay, Dad.
Make good choices.
I will.
Kisses you on the top of the head, turns tail south. There's an oily shimmer above you on the surface of Saltwater Bay. The eelgrass here is thinning and brown, the kelp slimy and decomposing.
I like to think I'm the type of mermaid who can appreciate all sorts of ocean decor, but this is completely unpleasant.
The farther you swim into the bay, the more shimmer intensifies. There's a prickly sensation on your skin and scales, like a mild jellyfish sting.
Something is off about this place. Wait, is something following me? I better slow down and circle.
Check in all directions for predators.
A mermaid doesn't live for 16 years in the ocean without learning to trust her instincts.
Finally, the scent of wrongness becomes clear. There's no marine life. A shiver slides up your neck.
More than anything, I want to get out of this place.
You're about to blast in a turbo swim again, when your gaze falls upon an enormous limestone rock jutting from the floor of the bay.
Huh, limestone like that. I wonder if there's a cave.
You're supposed to be on your way to school, little girl! You swim towards it, noting that the foulness in the water is getting worse. The closer you get to the rock, the worse the water gets. The burning sensation on your skin becomes almost unbearable. Eerie light emanates from the fissure in the rock. The water in the cave is a pulsating kaleidoscope of indigo, yellow, pink, chartreuse, orange, and teal. It's beautiful, but at the same time scary, like a sea anemone or stingray. School is starting soon. I should keep swimming. Whatever that is, I can't afford to be late on my first day. The water begins to clear as you leave the cave behind.
Swim up to the surface to get your bearings. Wow, it's so foggy. I can't see the shore. But I can smell it. It's definitely that way. Wait, what are those? 3 fins cut through the waves towards you. Sharks! Okay. So we get the card for that. So what do you guys think? Interesting. At least it comes with a backstory to begin with, which it's too bad we didn't get the full truth and nothing but the truth, but, you know, at this point, I'll take it what we can get. So, with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down in the description below. Links to social media or Discord and a few links to support me and my content. Stay tuned for more of this, and then we'll be doing Zombies vs. Aliens later this evening. Unless you want me to do Zombies vs. Aliens before finishing this, which let me know. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.